All right, so the torture is over. All right, we had our last game against Miami, and the torture's over. All right, it became torturous to do these videos this year with the Jets, the weekly videos. The prediction videos became a joke because there was really nothing to predict. The post-game videos were a little interesting, but, we had the whole Darnold storyline that I kind of just jumped on the train with, genuinely, because listen, the guy went 14-3 this year. That's an amazing season for any quarterback. So you really got to, you got to be happy for Darnold. He had an amazing season, but he really hit a speed bump last week against the Lions in that huge game, that huge matchup. And we'll see how they rebound or how he rebounds this weekend in the playoffs. He's got the Monday night game, so against the Rams. If you want my prediction for that, just check out the wild card prediction video that I have out now as well. But with that, this is a post-game video for the Miami game. They won. Listen, they did what the Jets do. They fucked their draft pick up a little bit further. It's just what the Jets do. But I don't even think it matters at this point. I really don't. The draft is a crapshoot anyway. I don't want to see them draft a quarterback. I really don't. I'd rather see them either go after, another quarterback that has a little time in the league at this point. We'll see it. We'll see what happens with the Donald situation. Now that he lost to the Lions, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe the Vikings might be like, hey, you know what? We don't need him. I mean, if he takes the Vikings to the championship game still, then it reheats again. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where their season goes now at this point. So I still think there's an outside shot that he still might become available. But if not, you got J.J. McCarthy option. Maybe there's another option out there. You still got to see what this guy Jordan Travis can do. So I just don't want to see them draft a quarterback, at least high up anyway. I'd rather pick some blue chips, and then you want to take a shot on a quarterback in like the third or fourth round, then do it. But as far as this game went, it is a post-game video. So the Jets won the game. Rodgers got his 500th TD. Listen, he had a good game. I think he had 4 TDs actually in this game. But what's been the problem? Over these past few weeks with this team, with the friction that has developed with Garrett Wilson, and because Rodgers seems to have tunnel vision for Devontae and so on and so forth. And at this point, I really just think that the Jets are better off if they just part ways with Rodgers and Davante Adams. They let those guys go somewhere else and put on their fucking show somewhere else. The Jets need to rebuild properly. They need to wipe the slate clean, and I hope that's what this team does from this point. It all starts with, we got to get a GM, we got to get a coach. I would love to see them just get somebody who is at least proven somewhat as a GM and as a coach. There's some rumblings out there about bringing Rex back. I don't think I would have a problem with that. I really don't. You never know. Maybe he learned a few things along the way. He comes back and he finishes the job as the Jets. At least that guy has some fire. He's got some experience as a head coach already with the Jets as well. And he's a Jet guy. He loves the Jets. So that's a big thing. GM-wise, I have no clue who they are looking at or who they might go after for GM. But that's very important as well. We'll keep an eye on that. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for, following along this year. We picked up a few more subscribers. I'd like to thank you all for subscribing, watching the videos. And listen, again, the torch is over. So I will be putting out some prediction videos for the playoffs and then the Super Bowl. And if we got some stuff to follow this off season, from a Jet standpoint. So I'll keep my eye out for, any type of, big news to where it's worthy of making a video and putting it out. And that's it, man. So listen, enjoy the playoffs, and we'll keep our eyes open for any type of Jet news worthy of talking about. All right.